Hello everyone, my name is Duncan and welcome back to StoneHearth 1.0 and welcome back to, well, normally I would say welcome back to the Kingdom of Stilton, the Kingdom of Cheddar, but today we're in neither of those. Today we're gonna start over with a completely new town without, taking our people from it and going over. It is completely new because in this playthrough we are going to use a quite large selection of mods and I will go and show you which mod that those currently are. So if we look over here, we go and look at the local mods. And in here you may see, well, of course, the normal ones, but also the Glorious Cheese mod, which was made by Amna, who's basically a friend of mine in StoneHearth Ace. And she made me this, which is pretty fucking cool. Then we also have the Core Fishing mod, which is a mod I'm currently working on. Which will be great if we can get some water in the Skylands. Because the time that I tried to basically go around and test it, I didn't see any water, so it's gonna be a bit of a guess. Then over here we have the Skylands, not Skyland, but the Skylands mod made by Bruno, which I believe is a pretty cool mod actually. Like that's actually something I'm really looking forward to basically play this game on little sky islands and make bridges between them and all that kind of stuff. So that's probably something they will try and go and do. But the thing with this mod is currently that it's, for as far as I at least know, still in development. So some things may not work, we may have some errors and stuff like that. So hopefully that over the course that I will play this game, I can go and relay some information about it to him. And maybe, things will go on further. Then you can also see over here we've got the Ace mod and the Gunsmith mod. Ace mod I do not have activated because I first want to have some clarification if I can do that from the owners of Ace. Because after all, I may be the lead of the lore team there, I'm also still a volunteer. Then the Gunsmith is something that's not even working. Like, I'm still working on that, and that's just completely off the table until I at least get the core of that working. Alright, so with that said, those are the local mods I will be using. And over here, we have a few other mods. Like, I've been doing some asking about which will be really cool mods to use. So, we first of all have Dani's core mod, together with other mods of him, like Trapper Plus, and I believe it was somewhere, yeah, GlassWorks. Those were the mods made by him. Then we also have Fortify. We have Home Sweet Home, we have Kai's Trades mod, which it was literally the first on my list I wanted to use. LostEms, the Nordling mod, which we will not be using as the Kingdom, but instead for all the items that comes with it. Primitive Armory, we have got Smartcrafter, and that's generally it. And then of course my own two things with the Lighthouse and the Cathedral, which will hopefully be very cool. So yes, those will be the mods that I will be using in this playthrough. If I eventually come across another really cool mod that I want to go and use, then in that episode that I first use it, I will edit. Next, that I will also put a mod list in the description down below if any of you are curious. Now, let's go and save and quit this. Hopefully, this will actually load. Yeah, so every time you go into the mod folder, you actually have to save and quit and go back to see. They will basically load all of it over again in case you change something. That's fair enough, I suppose. So yes, with all of that said, let's go and create a new game. So we will be, actually, this, as you can see over here, we got the Nordlings. We will not be using, we'll be using the Northern Alliance, because I've not played with those yet. Then as you can see, there's not a Skyland mod. That's because all these biomes you see over here will be replaced with Skylands of their respective biome. So you can get the Temperate Skyland, you can get a Desert Skyland, or the Arctic Skylands, which I will be using. And then we were playing just on normal difficulty because hard, I mean, it's probably doable, but you know what? Let's go and play on hard. A daunting place to start new. Let's just see how it goes and how extremely destroyed we'll get. So let's select the roster and let's see what we have. Let's see. So what we want to go and do, of course, the one thing we want to go and have is our heroine of the entire series, which is Raven Burleyhands. So let's go over here, Raven Burleyhands. Let's make her, let's quickly, the hair color was probably, is this one, the hairstyle is the, I do really hope we actually have that hairstyle in here. Oh dear lord, oh there we go. And the skin color is, I believe this one, yeah. Right, so we have that, we're gonna go, and can we still lock them? Yes, we can still lock this character. This one is locked, then this one will probably, the rest actually looks kind of fine to me. A Storm Chaser. Thunderstorm, Sandstorm, Blizzard, Hagen, Lempius, loves them all. Okay, he loves storms. I don't see any of the new traits in here, which is probably fine. We might see them later on. But up till then, I think this is quite a good roster to go with. So let's go and accept this roster. And let's see over here. So I have played the Northern Asylum. Yes, I've played the Northern Asylum. What the fuck, Duncan? I have played the Northern Alliance, not Asylum, once before in one of my Let's builds, which I probably still have to go and finish. And in that I came to realize that there are two things you can do in regards to food. We can either go with a trapper or we can go with an archer. I'm going with the trapper, because that's just the easiest for me to go and do, because that way we also have to cook immediately and we have some... Actually, we can also go for both, but we don't actually have the cook then, and the cook is something we need. Yes. No, we're gonna go for food with day, I suppose. Let's go and start that. And looking at this, so here's the fun thing about this mod with the biome. As you can see over here, what you can see on the ground in between those little islands, it's not snow. No, it's the bloody void. Like, if you fall down there, it's just the end of the story. So let's just go and look for a room. Like, I'm looking for a few smaller islands relatively close to one another. Like, over here, actually. This is actually literally what I was looking for. So let's go and... Ooh, I'm trying to... I think this will be a great... Ooh, let's see. Yeah, I think we'll go for this. I think this will be good enough. I think this will be a great place. So let's go and start here. Let's settle here. And as you all may know, this is the very first episode. Well, so what we probably won't be doing is make a building. The building will start in the next episode. And we'll probably go into the same as I did with previous episodes. Also, this is indeed a thing that happens. You start literally over here. So let's just go to the nearest bit of land we can find. And zoom out to the height I want to play at. That's just something. Okay, so, yes. As you can see over here, we have a few little sky islands going around. Pretty cool over here. With some resources here and there. And what I want to go and do, I want to make bridges between them, which is really cool. Which apparently will be rather large bridges. Like, something that I would like to see is maybe, instead of like larger islands far away from each other, maybe some smaller islands relatively close, so you can make small little bridges between them. I think that would be really cool. So yes, what we probably will need, we definitely need wood. Like, that's one major thing we need. So I think by looking at it, I think actually I probably want to go and start over here. Just start over here, make a ladder that goes up here so we can go and cut all of this. So let's go in here. Let's place the banner there. And here we have it. The Northern... I want to say Asylum again. Alliance, there we go. This episode is going to be the Northern Asylum instead. Right, yes, so, probably one of the very things I want to do. I also like that the entire HUD is different, including this. So, I want to go and look at this. Yes, so here we have the core, and then we have... Oh, I didn't say... Okay, so, there's one other mod that I also have installed, which apparently didn't show up, I just completely missed it. It's the Scholar mod, or the Necromancy mod. This allows you to basically start in Necromancy, which was pretty cool. So, Glassmith, the Trapper Craft menu, and then, of course, the Fisher Craft menu. Yes, right. So, let's go in here. Let's look around. So, probably what we go and do, we have Raven Burley Hands over here with, I just realized, shit stats. Oh, dear lord, that's gonna be an issue. Can I make you a soldier yet? Oh, no. What is this? A lord? Oh, you are definitely going to be a lord. What do you need? A proof of right to rule. How do I make this? I don't... Oh, well, that's intriguing. I probably want that. Oh, that's really... How do I make this? I don't know how to make this. I'll probably figure it out at one point. But we need a archer made by the carpenter. Okay, so, first thing you probably want to go and need... No. Is, do we have anyone that is... Oh, dear lord. What's this? A figure appears. A woman stands at the edge of the camp. She wears the travel-worn blues of a scout of the library. Nobody saw her arrive, but it's clear she has been watching from some time. Oh, welcome, traveler. Welcome to our little town. Ronia, she says. Pointing at herself, her voice is strangled. As if to explain, she pulls her collar away from her throat, revealing a mess of old scars that gishes at her knife. I scout. Then she taps the star-shaped brooch on her cloak. For Valen's laboratory? Wow, Duncan. Okay, I'm having some serious troubles talking today. But that's fine, we'll figure it out. Yeah, for Valen's library. Aha. She speaks as much with her hands and eyes as with her voice. I am glad you have come to study and settle. Now that I know you are here, I will send tales of your learning to the scholars at home. She steps over to the banner and touches the blank center. First though, You must choose your symbol. What feature did you foresee when you began your voyage? Banner, Her voice takes on the cadence of her reciting words spoken 1,000 times before. Velen created our alliance to share in plenty. Why is my WhatsApp going off? Sorry. Adapt in hardship and seek the horizon. The Northern Alliance will become one with the cycles and stars of heart. She tilts her head in inquiry. Which of your philosophies does your outpost Moses aspire to become? What shall we choose? The official settlement declaration. So we have the... So first of all we have the names. So I was looking around and you know how I do my names. Or how do I do the names of towns. I named them after Jesus. And since we are currently in the Northern Alliance, which is definitely a Northern style alliance, so think like Norway, Sweden, what was the other one again? There was another one. Like all the Scandinavian lands basically. So there's Northern Sweden, Denmark, Norway, Sweden, Denmark. Those were the three. There we go. And I've got a Danish friend who helped me to pick on a name for a cheese, and that is going to be Havarti. Or however you sell it. So that's the name. Havarti is going to be the name of our town. And let's see, we have the banner of vitality, the banner of strength, and the banner of cunning. So let's see. So we definitely need something that will get, like, we are very limited on resources. We are very limited on wood. We're very limited on stone. And we are probably going to get destroyed. The one thing we are probably... Let's see. Yes. I think we're going to go for this one. The banner of strength. So we mine more ore and more stone because that's something we are extremely limited on. And we also basically don't mine cramped spaces because the way we are currently going to build things, we are on a very small island. The things we're going to be making are going to probably be a little bit cramped. So let's go and use the banner of strength in Havarti. Outpost established. There we go. I suppose that was it. Sweet. So going back to what I was originally doing. We have a few people over here. Like you are a knight one. You are a... Yes, you're going to change your job into a trapper. Trapper. There we go. Because that's probably one of the most important things right now. Then we want someone with high... Jesus fucking Christ. Okay. Yes, you change your job. You're going to be a cook. There we go. And hopefully that will be enough. So let's go in here. Let's quickly go and make a trapper's ground. Let's just go and make that roughly about... Okay, let's definitely make that over here. This is going to be the trapper's ground for bugs. So basically what happens is the trapper will go around and start hunting bugs over here. I can probably do this a lot more efficient, but for now this is how we're going to do it. So basically what happens is... Oh, we got the gift. I will look at it in a moment. Well, basically what happens is he will go around and start trapping bugs. And those bugs will die and give us bug meat. The bug meat we can then use it with the cook and turn to... let's just show it. Yeah, where was it again? Jesus. There, here. Basically to the bug meat kebab. And this is edible. This is something we can definitely eat. Wasn't there also like... Yeah, there's also the bugs too. So for now, let's just go and make one of those and make one of those. And hope for the best. Why are we paused? Oh, there we go. So yes, we have a gift over here. So, thank you, Ronia whispers. And from a gesture it is clear she meant for your hospitality and presence. She places a small pouch beside the banner. On the side is an emblem of the nearest large town. I really wonder how she got here though. Our towns are stars in the constellation of our people, she says. For you, from them, that one day you will join those ranks. So the one day you will join those ranks. Wow. So the bag contains a cornbread, or 2 cornbreads, 3 peasant bread, and a roast sausage. Delicious. Literally, why did I forget to turn it off? I don't even know what's going on. Ronia is now standing by the edge of the fire. She's written the town name on a brief account of its inhabitants in the white flesh of the birch bark shaving. Wow, that's one hell of a sentence. Methodology. Oh, Jesus Christ. I honestly cannot literally just record a game without a million notifications going. And it's just a mill going. Okay, whatever. Let's continue. Methodically, she commits it to the flames, which burns paler for a moment. Havarti, she intoned. By Velen's wisdom and under the watchful eyes of the stars above, be committed to the I really don't know what's going on. Be committed to the records of the library. That works. Those that matter will hear, she bows, and makes to the fade back into the edges of the wilderness. Farewell, she gestures. And will return. I will return for your stories. Careful under the stars. Okay. So that definitely happens. You can see the clouds are having a fun time over here. Yes, I'm having a bit of trouble talking today. Yes, so those things should now be made. So let's go in here. Let's just quickly make a small place for them to put it down. We don't have a carpenter yet. How do we get this carpenter? Can we make... No, no, no. This one. There we go. Can you become a carpenter? Yes, you can. Oh, it's a mason. I mean, a mason will probably do. So we have that. And let's go in here and let's start making, like... I probably want to maintain 5 buck meat. And I probably want to maintain... Oh, we actually need vegetables. That might be an issue. 5 of that. Well, we can. Okay, so we have a level 1 mason now, which is pretty interesting. And all in all, I think this is going to be a rather interesting story, or at least a rather interesting series, considering we are currently doing something completely different than we have done before. Normally, we would just go in and play the vanilla game and just go through everything and try and make an interesting town. But now what we're going to do, we are going to try and explore different mods that I've installed currently. We're going to explore the necromancy mod, we're going to explore GlassWorks, we are going to explore whatever the Nordling mod gave to us, and we're going to explore Skylands and basically try and conquer this entirety of this area. So what we're going to do, we're going to make this our home. This island over here will be our home base. And then we're going to go and basically expand out towards here, which allows us to go to other places. We're going to go and expand towards here to here with all kind of magical looking bridges and whatnot. So hopefully that will be very interesting. But I have to go around and say, the moment we start building bridges, because I know one thing that happens with this mod because of the way the builder works. The bridges that I will be building, like over here and over this way, they will have to be cheated in. They will actually have to be insta-builded for the sole reason that the moment I start building, for example, let's just go over here. Let's say we want to go make a bridge. So the bridge will start over here going somewhere over there. And I will make like the road here, and then I will make like pillars reaching down here on the side. My halflings will never be able to reach that. So that's the reason I will probably have to go in and cheat those in to make it look cool. Because I can of course go around and make it the way I want it. But the moment I start building downwards in here, it will be very difficult for my halflings to go and reach it. So for that sole reason, only the bridges and anything that will be built basically on the sides here will have to be cheated in. And I really hope that will not be an issue. Because then again, this is also going to be a bit of a... It is going to be basically something between a creative, let's build kind of series in which we will go around and build things. And also a let's play series in which we will go around and explore the many new different things that these mods have added to it. Also this music, can I just say, this music is really cool. I really like this music. Like, I honestly approve of it. It's really cool, and that says for someone who listens to music that probably the rest of the world doesn't even know. And I do also recommend not looking it up, because you will probably die by it. It's an acquired taste, I suppose. But yes, let's go around and see. So we have our hardlings, we have our trappers going around, and I think all in all, let's just go and see what we can do. What do we have? We have the mason now, just think of it. So let's go around here, and let's see if we can make the masons. Jesus bloody hell, there's a lot of stuff here. Oh my. Just look at this. This is all from the... This is definitely from the Halfling, the Nordling mod. As you can see over here, there's so many cool new things. Like, these fireballs look so interesting. I really want to go and try and use them while the game has been cited. Oh dear lord. Hello, little foxy. So we can actually go around and hunt those. We just need a hunter for that first. We don't have it yet. Let's go around. And what else do we have? Like, Jesus Christ, I just got a minor heart attack from that. Also, I know something, because, basically, I just realized this. I completely forgot about it. Emma in the StoneHearth chat told me that, she asked me what do I think about the little cheesy jokes she put in the Glorious Cheese mod. I completely missed those. So, let's just go around here. So we have the Glorious Stone Cheese, and the one, the only, the Glorious Stone Cheese. All people throughout the ages agree on one thing. There is nothing more breathtaking than a perfectly cut square of cheese. Oh yes, I absolutely do approve of those. Okay. Let's move on. So what else do we have? Actually we need these things. So we need stone for that. So let's just go in and let's go and make a little... Yes, so this is going to be very difficult for me to mine out because of the way this is built. So what I want to go and do, I frankly probably want to do like a stair here. Like want to build a stair here. I do apologize, I'm like talking to my... Calm down, Duncan. Calm down. We're just recording a video, not trying to win a war. Okay, I'm a bit hyperactive. Like, basically my day today did not go great. Basically what happened is I have been working all the night to go and do something for my school. Which, by the way, failed. So, I went to bed around 4 AM. I fell asleep around probably somewhere 5 AM. And I woke up this afternoon at 5:30 PM. It's currently 7:30. I've had coffee, I've had something quickly to eat. Ever since then, I've been doing things to get things working. And all in all, I'm a bit full of energy, to say the least. Also, I'm both tired and full of energy, probably because of the 3 coffee I had. Right, so what I want to go and do is I want to go into the tunnel over here, and I just want to go and start a little mine. So let's go slice into the world. Ah, here we go. This is perfect, actually. And we just mine into here. Like, we're gonna mine into this area a bit and see if we can just mine things out that look interesting. And hopefully we can get with that a bit of stone around. Oh, little raccoons. We can get a bit of stone, and with the stone we can hope... What did I just do? Intriguing. Invaders approaching. Well, they will not be able to reach me at all. Also, I do not have any... I really don't... Okay, I need a carpenter. Like, one of my top priorities currently is probably getting a carpenter. And for the carpenter, I am going to need... That's the wrong one. I actually don't need that. I need the mason. I think... I need a lord. How do I get the lord? Oh, no. I don't know how to do the lord thing. Got a little 1x1 fireplace, a big fireplace. Like, there's so many cool things in it. Like, I really actually like that. Extract sand from stone, okay. Like, honestly, how do I need, like, a scribe or something? Like, normally when you go into this, for example, I want my Raven Burley hands, like, change the job. And I say, I want to do this. And it's crafted by the carpenter. But this one, the deed of right, actually says proof of the right to rule. But I don't know by who it is made. So I'm gonna take a quick look. I almost think it's like a scribe or herbalist. I really don't know. Oh, actually, this is the scholar from the necromancy mod. Cleric. I really want to use this. I just don't know how to make it. I probably actually have to go in and take a look at the game vault to figure that one out. Or ask the mod maker, because actually I know the mod maker. Okay, so over here we probably want to go in and say we want to make a mason's workbench. So let's go and craft one of those. And just place it down somewhere. I also want a storage area, I just realized. So let's go make a few storage areas around. So this one is going to be none but food. And this is going to be all but food. Got a bit of storage I can probably go around and use. Then, what the hell happened here? Why is it burning like that weirdly? It's not centered. It's really weird. It's actually really, really odd. And yes, I know I'm currently playing in this speed. I don't have any reason actually to go around and play in all these speed modes. Yeah, there we go. So this, all in all, I think is going rather well. We haven't built anything. This is probably something that we'll do in a moment. But for now, I think this will most definitely do. Actually, I do wonder, like, what do the templates look like for this area? Or do I even have those? Actually, I do. So we've got... Okay, so this basically... It's all my, like, personal... Oh, that's from the Fortify mod. I don't like that design. Okay, so we have this. The outpost from the Fortify mod looks a bit interesting. It's a pathway from StoneHearth. Okay, no, that's from the Ace. I'm trying to think. I can build a pyramid if I want to. Okay, so I'm just make this Tilton Church or a simple camp. There are a lot of few things here that I can probably draw a lot of inspiration from. That I'm probably going around and do. And next episode, we will go around and build the first building. I don't know what it's going to be yet. Probably like a dining hall or something. Or like a major hall or whatever. But for now, this is all going to be... Actually, I think of it. What I probably want to go and do is I want to go and build like a castle over here. And then in the castle, we have like the barracks and basically all the military stuff. Maybe even the GlassWorks, depending on it. Definitely the clerics area and the necromancy area. And then down here will be the little town with like pathways or bridges going out to different areas. But for now, I think this will have to do for the first episode. We have not built a wall like we did in Shadow. We have not built a really interesting looking inn like we did in any of the other series. Because this time, I want to do it a bit different. I want to make a structure in my series of how we're going to do it. So, yes, this was StoneHearth Havarti. I don't know what I'm going to call it yet. I think I'm just going to call it StoneHearth Havarti or something. I don't know. But yes, with all that said, I do really hope you enjoyed this very first episode of this new series that I'm doing. Even though we have not really done a lot besides on management. But yes, if you did enjoy it, please go around and please like, favorite, subscribe, do whatever you want. Go and check out my Twitter and Twitch because that's where all the nonsense is. And I'll see you guys next time. Oh, also, I just completely forgot to say this. Very important. As per usual, as I did in my last series, I am going to name people, or at least halflings, after people. Except for Raven Burleyhand, because she is special. So, as per usual, if you want your name to be, or if you want to be named in this series, just what you go and do is you either go, just go to my comment section. That's probably the best way to do it. Go to my comment section down below and basically say like, hey Duncan, I want to be a halfling. And what I do is I make this list and I will basically go with the list as I have new people to the town. And basically, if you want to have your name, just any name you want, just put it in there. And I will name it. And if you want to be a specific job, if the job is available, I will give you the job, of course. And then next to that, all of that, I also have a Discord server. I will probably have to make that very clear in this first episode. And in this Discord server, me and my friends, of course, we just chat about, do random things. You can also come in and chat about what I'm doing. Like, give suggestions for mods or any way of building. And most likely, I will always be happy to talk about it. So with that, look at the little banner, it's pretty cool. So yes, with that said, I'm going to end it here. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!